In a tweet with over 34,000 likes, we have a great tweet here about Crony. Says, gives over half her monthly income to her parents, uses her reward for a brand deal to send her parents on a vacation, called her friends on Discord on their B-Day after literally throwing up blood. I don't understand how anybody could genuinely dislike her. Wow. So I didn't know about that, but that's all freaking awesome. Well, not the part about her throwing up blood, but you know what I mean. That takes us to this tweet where this person says, I saw this tweet and went, oh yeah, finally a VTuber who seems to be a good person. I'm going to follow her. And then I saw that she was from Hololive. A lot of Hololive's VTubers are lolicons/that, and their community is full of them too, including hers. So yeah, no thanks. That tweet got 32,000 views and over 77 quotes versus a mere 21 likes. The comments are full of stuff like this. People calling the OP delusional and the OP just throwing these words out as if they're meaningless. Really disgusting OP for you to water these words down like that. Side note, this is definitely low-hanging fruit, but when people are being such weirdos, I don't really care. Let's get some entertainment out of it at least. Horrible take, my guy. Delete what you still can. Gets blocked. Another person says that they want to see a source to these claims. Ant saying that Google is your friend and claiming to have already posted evidence, to which someone else refutes that claim, and then Ant says that they don't talk to transphobes. Another person asks, how does being in Hololive automatically make her a bad person? Genuinely what? The OP Ant goes off here, once again accusing a number of Hololive members of being, well, I think you get the point by now. Things take a crazy turn when the user Tenbu Kaiser responds to the OP Ant, showing an image of a tweet that the OP Ant made back on April 25th, where they say something very, very, very suspicious about kids and about pretty men. They tried to deny any sort of like mature context about that, which other people refute, given how they said they were weak for such. And this continues to turn into an argument about that whole tweet and everything else. It's a really bad look, though. Like, when the OP Ant is making these claims about people without evidence, and oftentimes we've seen on social media that people who do that are actually projecting and they get caught doing what they accuse others of. And then we see this tweet, this take. Yeah, I'm not convinced that the OP is not a creep. That's actually me putting it super nicely. Ending on a more positive note, once again, Crony, this is all freaking awesome. So respectable. And, yeah, like there's other good stuff I could say about this probably, but I don't want to just ramble a bunch of good stuff. Awesome work, Crony. I'll leave it there. Like I mentioned, this segment was kind of low-hanging fruit, but I wanted to get a third segment out today, and I'm trying to step up my workload. But I also got to time the notifications right, so I was a little bit crunched for time today. Tomorrow, I'm going to try to wake up earlier, get more work done, and start getting ready for the streams that are going to be had. But more on that coming up in a video tomorrow or the next day probably. So yeah, I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video and also in live stream soon. So yeah, thanks for your patience on that. Thanks for tuning in here. See you in the comments and in the next segment on the way tomorrow.